Hello everyone, my name is SiC. Welcome back to ANNO 1800. So this should be episode 9 or maybe even 10 already, I think. And we're doing pretty well. Corn is finally coming in at our mainland here in the New World. The tortilla maker has some corn and some beef to work with to make the tortilla. So let's have a look. How much corn do we have in storage right now? Plantains are going down, so that is pretty bad. Corn is running out as well, but it's going to be brought back and forth. Now, I think it will be a good idea to make sure that we... oh, they want rum as well. They don't want ponchos yet, but we need more people to make plantains. Or, yeah. I think we do. At least one more farm. So we need a few more houses for that over here. Things are getting a little bit more complex. So we needed, let's see, let's make 4 houses for now, because we need 15, 10 is 25, plus 25 is 50 total. We had 20. Alright, so that might be enough. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll find out.
My basket is flowing over.
Right, so we'll have to wait a little bit, and then we probably have to make a small warehouse somewhere just to deal with the fact that, well, this little area is running out. We have some other resources over here that we need to use, and that is not a perfect spot for farming. This isn't either. We could get some farming done over here, though, maybe. So, yeah, let's put that thing down right over there, and we'll have to create a bridge. To go from, let's have a look, where is this road? Damn it, I can't see through the trees. We need a button for that. ASAP. Alright, that looks pretty cool. It's a really long bridge, but at least it's something that catches the eye, I suppose. Now, of course, we need another fish oil factory, because this island is our main island for all of this stuff. There we go. This is not being used at full capacity right now, so that's good. It will start using this fish oil factory though. Now, let us get a plantain... what is it? Plantain plantation. Yeah. Alright, so... we'll build that by the road right there, and we'll fill up this little area. How much do we need? We're at 67 out of 128. Okay, that's good to know. 106, 128, that's so, okay. And we'll put the road around it to section it off, basically. Then, of course, we are going to need the fried plantain kitchen. Now, the people are still moving in. We have 18 out of 25, but that is not going to be a problem, I think. Alright, so that should work out pretty nicely, I hope. Actually, what we could do as well is we have this road over here. We can extend that over in this direction. So if we do a road like this, we can actually go from here to there. Now we just need to get rid of that little section of road right there. This looks a little bit weird, but I don't know. For some reason it makes sense to connect this road up. And then later on we can start maneuvering things over in this direction as well.
We are fine.
We are fine. Alright, so they want rum. Are we making rum over here? Yeah, we were making rum over here as well. Oh shit. Town in Tombola. That means they want more things now. They want rum and they want ponchos. Right. Now I wonder how many ponchos do we have here? Now we really need a filter for this, because this is annoying. Right, greatly decreasing the ponchos. That is something we definitely need to take care of then. So let's make an alpaca farm, and we will make the alpaca farm... what is the... so 4 by 4. That's the alpaca farm right there.
I've done my job without hellish machinas all my life, and I'm not changing that now. Wouldn't like to say.
Alright. Put a little road right there.
I had a job,
and then we will have a poncho darner right next to it. It does have a little bit of travel time to get here, but that should be fine, I think. I hope. Road around that. Now then, Maybe we could use another alpaca farm here. No, actually, maybe it should not be too much of a problem. Like, we need 10 and 30, so 40 people in total. We have 21. So 2 more houses. We should be able to make the ponchos over here as well. So we don't need anything special for that. So that is something that we can do, yeah. As for these people, they should be perfectly happy. They don't want the ponchos yet. They are getting some rum. So we basically don't need to look at this island until we decide that we need more corn. Right, and we have, how much corn do we have right now? Because it has the same spot everywhere, so it's 8. Increasing by +4. It has loaded 8. How much do we have over here? 0. Two. And it just unloaded 8. So now we have 10 in storage. Right, we have plenty of rum over here. And these people just want to have rum right now. So we can actually do this in a trade route. Right, we already have this. Let's have a look. Right, the corn. This thing fits 2 things. And that doesn't work because the game isn't set up to work in this fashion yet. That's a bit unfortunate. I really would like them to fix that, because that is a problem that we keep running into. And I do think that a schooner that has 2 slots should be able to handle 3 different items if it loads and unloads them properly. So, yeah, there is that. It's something that is a little bit frustrating, but I guess we will just make rum on the island here. So we need 10 for that. We're missing the fertility. We cannot make the rum here. Right, so we do need to work it out in this fashion. Let's have a look at the world map. We will continue down to the old world, where we will order a new ship that will be entirely dedicated to just that one thing. It's a little bit unfortunate, but what can you do? Perhaps in the full release that will be a little bit different. Alright, so there is still the rescue mission going on, and that is good. One of your routes has a minor issue. Ships on this route, the Guzzler, cannot be loaded, storage is empty. Fine. Yeah. Sure thing. Now, as for the people here in Liquick, what do they want?
Full of gladness.
They want rum.
I make my best work.
Rum is taking too damn long. Alright, that is good to know. We will make 2 of these, and one will be added to the rum route, and the other one will be doing whatever else we decided they needed to do, which was the inner trade route in the new world. It's easy to forget sometimes because there is so much going on now, but I also said that in this episode we were going to take a look at the zoo. So I think we should build a zoo over here. Now this should be the entrance, I think. Yes, it is. Now if we build it over here, we can probably add on to this. I would also like to extend the road a little bit, like so. Now, empty compound. This enclosure can house any animal. Requires adjacency. Parks. Undiscovered biome. Undiscovered biomes. Oh, there's so much to discover. That is really cool. So maybe empty. So it needs to be connected. Let's put it off to one side for now. And this will have no available. It hasn't got any available items. Oh, that is underwhelming. We need some animals. What? Never mind. Give me back my resources. We will get to that when we find some animals to put in there, and not before. Alright, so we have a town hall over here. We could get a town hall over there as well. It's 50 maintenance costs, but it doesn't really do much for us either at the moment. So we need 900 aristocrats. We need 100 more. And that means we basically just
My
have to
work
upgrade.
is the love of my life. Instinct over thought. You could even call it art.
Yeah, we need to just upgrade a bunch of houses here so we can start upgrading the workers into artisans. So we need to upgrade 10 houses, I think.
Ship constructed.
Right, so this ship
Aye.
is going to go to the New World. Confirm. Meanwhile, let us upgrade some more houses. So that's 110. I lost track of how many we upgraded now. New buildings have been unlocked. Right, the fur coats and the hospital. So that's the hospital is something we can build straight away. We will build a hospital. Right there, I suppose, and we can build another hospital right there, and we'll build a hospital right there, because we have so much materials that it doesn't really matter. Now only this poor area over here isn't really being maintained by these hospitals, but that should be fine. Now it does look a little bit weird, these hospitals over here. I don't know. Because they kind of stick out, they're not integrated into the city quite yet. But they will be. Right, because we could make some more buildings over here. Of course, we need to make sure that this particular house in the back there also has access to a road. Otherwise they're going to start whining at us pretty soon. Alright.
Don't even mind the neighbors.
Right, got some houses there. I just should change the way the city looks a little bit, break up the contour a little bit as well. If we continue this down all the way over here, because it's kind of like blocky, you know? But oh well, we'll see. Plenty of farmers should be moving in. Now we do need to take care
In journalism, one
that we
holds
don't
a mirror
spend
to
too many
life,
resources. We need to make
amplifies
sure
the
that all these
voiceless,
people are working.
pursues truth. In newspapers,
Hopefuls depart.
you do
Plus
what
5,
you're
okay.
told.
Rum shortage, yeah. And trade vessel leaves dry dock. Worthy trade boat leaves ready for maiden voyage. Capacious hold asking to be filled to brim with riches, which naturally will be shared among loyal populace. Alright,
That changes.
let's publish that
Really?
one. It's still working on the other ship, it's almost done. We will add that one to the rum trade route. So that we have 2 ships going back and forth, and that should help out quite nicely. Now, fur coats. Cotton plantation, really? Cotton mill. Hunting cabin, okay, so the hunting cabin we can place anywhere and it will have 100%, you know, the fur dealer, 200
Ship constructed.
artisans for that, 10 farmers for the hunting. Alright, ship has been constructed.
Stations.
The jeweled scallion. That's pretty cool. Now, let's have a look. Rum. This is the intercontinental trade route. Right? Yes, it is. Right, so let's add the jeweled scallion. Hopefully that should help out with our trade route a little bit.
We assist however we may.
Right, that is working now, right? Yeah, so they've got 2 of those on here now. Click to load.
Game saved.
Come on, where's the rum? Unload here. So I wonder
We assist however we may.
if this is going to start moving anytime soon. I'm not entirely sure. But because you can add multiple ships to a trade route, you would think these guys would move out on their own, but we'll keep an eye on it for now. Now what else were we looking for? We had the hospitals, the fur coats. For that we needed of course the cotton and the cotton mill, so that is something we need to work on in the New World. So let's have a look. And I love how this is instant. That is really useful. Now, can we make cotton? We have a cotton fertility here on the island. That is fantastic stuff, because... yeah, we need the obreros, and then we have gold mine, bombings, electricity. Electricity! Oh, we need engineers for that. We cannot actually make that. Jornaleros. This one has access to the cotton plantation and the cotton mill. Alright, so... let's make the cotton plantation right there.
Metal plows change things, I'll grant you. But for better or for worse.
There be potholes, so watch out.
No, we're not going to fill up that space. I changed my mind. There we go, that's 144. And we can have the cotton mill right there. I had a feeling it would take about that space to do anything. Right, so we can probably use another one of those, and then we have 20 total that we need. Okay, that's good to know. So let's stretch out a little bit of road. We'll add more. That looks weird if you do it and stretch it out too much. I don't know. I don't feel good about that. But that looks okay. Now, another cotton mill. Put it down like so, and then we need one more house over here to have the necessary farmers. So, that is going to work out pretty soon. And let's have a look at the old world. Because I don't know if this ship has started moving yet. No, it has not. Alright, so we need to create a different trade route for that. Let's have a look. So this is making rum. Dual scallion can go out of it. And we're going to create a trade route between Liquick. We're going to add the dual scallion, and we will add in the new world Curaçao de Frango. Now in Curaçao de Frango we will load all the cotton bolts, and we're going to unload them here in Liquick. Now we are also going to load, because we have the two places, we're going to load rum, and we're going to unload that over here. And now the ship should start moving. There it goes.
New orders.
Sweet. Alright. Now we have a nice population surplus, but we do need to check if actually none
Your
of
ship
this stuff
has
is going down.
returned
So
from
fish
its
is going
voyage.
up. Schnapps is going down greatly, but we have a lot of potatoes as well. Now, workloads are still going up. Sausages are going down, so that is something that we need to deal with. Warnings. Visitors have no public mourning to arrive. Okay.
The people celebrate your leadership.
A city festival in Sassenberg has begun. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so maybe let's do the pig farm. That's 3 by 3 square, if I look at that correctly. Alright, so maybe we can... Ah, right, like, it's like that. I remember. So 5 of those. That works pretty well. And then of course we need to have the slaughterhouse. We're going to have that right next door. And hopefully that is going to balance things out a little bit again. Now, transporters are waiting. We will upgrade this warehouse as well. We could do it again, but we don't really need to. Nothing is waiting. Oh, there's one transporter waiting, but it's fast enough that it doesn't really matter. Actually, we do need to check out the other things. So right now sausages are stable, but we need them to increase, of course. Soap is going up, which is great. Beer still going down. Now, canned food is greatly increasing. These are stable, the beef and the red peppers, so that's good. Sewing machines greatly decreasing, and we also would need them in the new world. So that's going to be tricky. Sewing machines, what do they require? Of course we need the artisans, and it requires wood and furnaces. Or not the furnace, but steel. How much steel do we have? Let us have a look. Construction material, 126 steel. That's pretty good. We can make another sewing machine factory over here somewhere. Oh, no, and that's the warehouse right there, right? This one? Medium warehouse, yeah. Loading ramps used, 3 out of 3, okay. Alright, let's construct a road to go from here to there. Now then, the bolts should be coming soon as well, I hope. And this guy might need his own supply of wood. So let us add a lumberjack hut. Right there. We'll do it like so, because that just looks better.
I'm missing particular
Oh,
materials.
that guy is going to get steel. Let's have a look, by the way. How are we looking on iron? Raw materials. Iron is slowly going up, or greatly increasing actually, and so is coal. But I think another smelter would not work all that well.
A fire broke out.
Residents in Tombola because of high... Oh, that's not good. Alright, we'll create one more thing over here. And hope that it's going to be enough. And then we can upgrade this warehouse, because why not? Now we need to check out that fire in Tombola, because that is bad. Bad news. Alright, so we should add a fireman station right there, because we didn't have one of those yet on this island, and of course we're immediately being punished for it. Which is fair enough. Now, public mooring is something I would like to build. But, harbor mass offers, repair crane, oh that's pretty cool. Mounted guns, sailing shipyard, depot. I don't know, man. I don't know. Mounted guns, yeah. Pearl farm, requires free coastline, requires fertility for pearls. We would also need investors, jornaleros. We have more than enough jornaleros, but we don't have the investors. Which makes sense, I suppose, but yeah. What is this? Missing
The
farm
land has to
fields.
be prepared
Oh,
first.
I see, I see. Alright. There we go. Now it should be at 100% productivity pretty soon. Let's have a look. How many bolts do we have? Agricultural intermediate products, 9. Greatly increasing by 9. Alright, so that's pretty good.
Digs is for the kids. More likely find me out and about of an evening, seeing what's what.
Yeah, criminal bastard. So at some point these guys want bowler hats and they want sewing machines, but we need 1,000 obreros for that. So right now it's not really necessary. We'll get there eventually though, but yeah. That's going to be interesting. The fire is still raging, but the firemen are moving out. That makes me wonder, do we have a fireman station over here? I think, yes we do, yeah. It's not reaching everywhere though. Alright, let's have a look. Are these guys in danger of burning down? Fire chance, none. Okay, that's good to know. What about these guys though? Bet these guys could use a fire station. Let's plant one down right there. They've been okay for now and they don't really need anything else, so this is stable. We don't have to look at this too much. In the current state of affairs, anyway. Yeah, look at all of our trade routes. One over here. One there, one there.
Game saved.
Yeah. And I like this game, but it's getting complex to the point of me not knowing what to do anymore. We've built almost everything we can build in the beta, but at some point the more we grow, the more these people want and need. Alright, so fried plantains are actually decreasing. That is a problem. Can we make more? 15, 10, so that's 25, and now we need another 25. So we need 2 more houses over here. That should be enough to make another fried plantation thingy. So we'll make one over here.
Left ruins
We'll
behind.
add the road so it's connected. And this guy actually still doesn't need to be upgraded. That's good. So another
Your ship has
plantation.
returned from its voyage.
I'm curious, by the way, because we haven't heard anything from the expedition for a long time. I will build it like that. And then, of course, the fried plantain kitchen, which we're going to build right there. Now, we will have the people that we need pretty soon. Let's have a look at the warnings. Fire, notifications, ship entered session. Right here. Ah, and now you can actually see it on the minimap as well. It's right there. I think that definitely should be changed a little bit, though. Now then, these guys are working full tilt. And once we're getting this cotton fabric, double click to jump to ship. Ship is coming in from over here. So it's finally arrived. And it does take a long time to go back and forth from one to the next. It's a little bit tricky because I don't think.
Always harder with someone at your shoulder.
And this guy is still producing stuff. We might need to increase this a little bit in the near future. Let's have a look. What we were looking at. Not cotton. Cotton bolts. We don't have any right now. Alright, so it's still going on its first run. Well, once that is done, we have the cotton plantation. We have this taken care of. So right here in this town, we would need the hunting cabin and the fur dealer. Now we need to have 200 artisans. We have 36 to spare right now. So we can upgrade some farmhouses, I think. Oh, what is this? We get a quest.
I'm only a cog. It's you what pulls the levers.
Me mates and I have shared so many moments working at the brick factory. Jimmy's birthday is coming up and there will be no gift more perfect than a framed picture of the place that brought us together. Oh, that would be the last
from
thing
us to make the
that I
foreman
want.
work.
Take a photo of the brick factory. Ah. That's pretty interesting. Alright, so we have a brick factory over here. Let's make this a nice one. Submit photo.
A little love is all we ever wanted.
Well then, you're welcome. It would be absolutely be the last thing I ever wanted in my house. A reminder of where I work when I'm not working. Yeah, no thank you. That does not please me whatsoever. Anyway, yeah, we're still waiting for the bolts. Because I don't want to make this, but we can start working on upgrading some farmhouses. So that we
Those
actually
spoiled
have...
obreros have never seen what real work is like.
I don't know what obreros, what it means, but yeah. Anyway, we need to start upgrading some houses so that we have the necessary amount of people, because we need 200, that is a lot. So we don't need as many farmers probably, we just need to upgrade a bunch of these houses. Right, and this makes me wish for an upgrade button. Actually, oh, there's an upgrade button. Oh. Haha! Discovery made. Never mind. Fantastic. Alright, so now we have a lot of workers.
Sample, sir.
More than we actually
Game
need. So we're
saved.
going to increase some of these houses. Have a look, we're going to have a nice inner courtyard of the city here, where all of these expensive houses are. And now we have 218. I've gone a little bit overzealous on the upgrading there, but I don't know. This looks nice. It looks good. At least we have the people we need. Now we need a few more farmers actually to do the hunting. So that's an interesting thing that we should not forget. Let's add another group of houses right there on the outskirts. Actually, let's make up the road like so. Now we could use some trees, I suppose. Some nice big fully grown trees.
That fish pie smells good lush.
There we go. Plenty of trees. It's an ugly city because I really haven't paid much attention to having all the trees and parks and everything outside of this one little park there, and having some trees at the pubs and stuff. But yeah. Right. So these people would like a pub. Now schnapps are going down as well apparently. And it seems work clothes are maybe going down. We should check a warehouse though, just to be sure. What is this?
I
What are you
respect
missing?
engineers, right
Iron.
bobbish with the machines. Never know what bit of me's getting chewed up next.
Copper. Coal. Iron. Right, so we need an iron mine, for sure. 50 workers for that though.
Died in a mine.
Ah, he doesn't like us building mines.
A
Well, I
fire
have to.
broke out.
Kind of have to, mate. Sorry, but yeah. Fire in farmer residence. Oh shit. I completely lost track of how long we've been playing. I have honestly got no idea. I've been recording so many episodes back to back. This is the third one today, and I have no idea how long I've been going. Yesterday I recorded about 6. Today I'm recording about 3. Or maybe I even recorded 7 yesterday. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. It's a whole thing. Anyway, right, so we're getting the iron now. That should make sure that these guys are working again. And we probably need coal as well. Now let's check. Raw materials. Coal, greatly increasing. Alright, so never mind that then.
We assist however we may.
Schnapps. Right, that's another thing that we need to check. Consumer goods. Schnapps are going down, but we're still at 105, so that's not very concerning. Bread, however, might become a problem. So that is something that we're going to fix. We need 20 farmers, 30 farmers in total, we have that, and then we need 50 workers. Yeah. Right, so what if we make...
At least you've a few rough edges.
She likes people with rough edges.
The fire
Interesting.
has been vanquished.
Right, so we'll fill up this little area right there with
car is hat.
fields, and let's have a look. That is the amount that we need. Cool. We should get another of these small warehouses, I suppose. We will... The other one is right over there. We'll put it down here, I suppose. That will do. Will do nicely. Right, another 10 farmers to go with this windmill right there. And then, of course, we need the bakery. And for that, we needed 50 workers, and they're coming in. Slowly but surely. Now, I do kind of like this. That all the fields can be connected like this, and you get these huge fields of yellow grain here. It looks really nice, and even like the forestry areas and stuff like that. They're super cool. I guess we could create another road here to mark off the boundary of where we shouldn't build any more stuff. There we go. Yeah, makes sense to me. Same thing on this side. There we go. So this is the box that we don't need to work in, or that we don't want to work in. Meanwhile, we have a school. This school is still basically servicing everyone right there in the center of town. That is a little bit crazy, but also really cool. There's seemingly no capacity here.
This is the way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hoy, hobbledy-hoy.
Right, so they still want
This is the
rum.
way the farmers ride, hobbledy-hobbledy-hoy. Hey!
Expeditions. Did we need to make a choice? I don't know. The inspector. Oh, I guess we do. Oh, interesting. I do hope you've nothing to hide, smirks the Royal Inspector as his soldiers help him aboard from the rowboat. Sailors twitch. Your ship is certain to contravene Her Majesty's law, since it has encroached into demilitarized waters. Threaten him and his soldiers, success chance plus 10%, plus 5, or allow him to inspect the ship. Alright, let's do that. Let's see what he wants. This is obviously a military vessel, the inspector says. In sovereign sea, subject to the amnesty. He toys with the gold button of his greatcoat. There will be severe consequences, unless I hope you don't intend to offer me a bribe. Let's see if it works this time, though. Last time it didn't really work out so well for us, but let's see, 4 of each. Can't you offer something? I don't know what it says.
Freshwater babes know that the rivers are but tentacles of the god that is the sea.
Cancel. I don't know, man. It just doesn't really work. I don't know what you were thinking bringing an armed ship into these peaceful waters, he says, but I take great pleasure in imposing upon you the longest possible route around. Once the inspector has gone, the crew look to one another in dismay. Okay. Right, provide extra rations and continue. Like, I don't know, like that giving away the stuff doesn't really seem to work. No, ships on this route doesn't really work. Let's see, corn. Right, okay. I also don't know about the rum, though. Like, the rum... Like, we're having beer being brought over, the red peppers, that is all fine. I'm just not really sure if the rum is being brought over properly, so let's have a look. Cargo, 50 rum barrels. The jeweled scallion. Right, so that one works. We'll have a ton of rum coming over. But, what about this other ship? Celestial schooner. What are you doing? We were doing something with this ship. And I don't remember what. We have a lot of rum being taken out of storage here. The tortillas are still being made, but very slowly. Let's see, what do we need? Input. Beef. We don't have enough beef. Right, that's good to know. Let's make another beef factory, I suppose. Beef factory. Oh my god, listen to me talk.
I'm confident I can still exploit you.
We need a cattle farm. We need another 20 farmers there.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Alright, let's add a road to go along with this. There we go. We needed 6. So we'll add it like that. There we go, that should help. Now, as for notifications, ship entered session. Where are we at?
An empire covers both land and sea.
25 schnapps. Okay, let's go into the other islands. This one is the red pepper one. Ah, here we go. We got 19 butts of cotton fabric and 15 bits of rum. Now, fire is breaking out over here. We had this again in this area. Okay, that is something we definitely need to fix. I'm going to be putting it in that thing right there. Now then, that should be taken care of itself. Meanwhile, though, in the old world, we should get some hunters set up. So, a hunting cabin. We can do the hunting over in this area, I suppose. Right next to the mountain. There we go. Now let's create this road along here.
We have cultivated quite the thirst. Maybe 3, 4 bushels, I would like to say.
Alright, so we got the hunting cabin, and then of course we needed to have the fur dealer, so we have enough people for that. Yeah, it is a fur dealer, alright. This doesn't quite fit, that's annoying, but we can do it on this side, I suppose. Works just as well. And we have a quest.
help. My brief
Silver
candle
sword, rare.
extinguishes.
Attractiveness. I have two passions in life, designing clothes and learning about our history. I love visiting our local museum. If only we had an exhibit about the old Northerners or our ancestors from the Bronze Age.
I fear my plea shan't be heard above
Construct a
common
museum
thought.
exhibit containing an artifact from the Bronze Age or Northern sagas in half an hour. University Museum. So what do we need? We need... Oh my god, we need so many more artisans. That is crazy. But we're not going to be doing that in this episode today. There's no way. But yeah, I'll be putting a cut in here. So please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever
Fire
video
has
I do
been
next.
vanquished.